You feel it, don't you? That burning, relentless fire inside you. It's not just a flicker, it's a blaze, a hunger that refuses to be ignored. It's the ache to be more than you are, to rise above the chaos of your own mind, to seize control of every thought, every emotion, every impulse, and wield them like a weapon. You're tired of being pulled in 1,000 directions, tired of your own weaknesses betraying you, tired of watching others drift through life while you know you're destined for something greater. Look around. The world is a battlefield of distractions, temptations, and excuses. Most people are prisoners of their own mind, slaves to fleeting desires, crippled by doubt and seduced by comfort. They stumble through life, half asleep, never questioning the chains that bind them. But you're different. You feel the weight of those chains and you're ready to shatter them. This is not a gentle guide. This is not about soft affirmations or fleeting motivation. What I'm about to reveal is a brutal, unforgiving system to forge absolute self-control, a dark mastery that will transform you into someone who commands their mind, their body, and their destiny with unrelenting precision. This path is not for the weak. It will demand everything from you. It will strip away your illusions, force you to face your deepest fears, and push you to the edge of your sanity. Most would break under the pressure, but you're not most people. You're here because you crave power, the kind of power that comes from mastering yourself completely. The power to silence doubt, to crush temptation, to move through life with unshakable clarity and purpose. This is about becoming a force no one can ignore, a mind so disciplined, so focused, that it bends reality to your will. But let me be clear, this journey is not free. It will cost you everything: your comfort, your excuses, your weaknesses. You will have to burn away the parts of yourself that are soft, lazy, or afraid. You will face pain, isolation, and moments where you question your own strength. But if you're willing to pay that price, if you're ready to endure the fire, you will emerge as something extraordinary, a master of yourself, a force of nature, unstoppable. This is your only warning. The path to dark mastery is not for the faint of heart. It is a war against your own limitations, a battle that will leave you scarred but stronger. If you're ready to wage that war, then brace yourself, because you're about to unlock a level of control that will make you untouchable. Let's start with a hard truth. You are your own worst enemy. Every time you give in to distraction, every time you let fear hold you back, every time you choose comfort over growth, you tighten the chains that bind your potential. Most people never see these chains. They drift through life, blaming the world for their failures, never realizing that the real enemy lies within. The ancient philosopher Plato once said, "We are twice armed if we fight with faith." But faith in what? Not in gods or fate, but in your ability to conquer yourself. To master self-control, you must first confront the chaos inside you, the impulses, the doubts, the habits that keep you weak. This is not about hiding from your flaws. It's about staring them down, naming them, and destroying them. Step 1. The brutal audit. Take a moment. Right now, grab a pen and paper, or open a note on your phone. Write down every weakness that holds you back. Be ruthless, don't sugarcoat it. Are you addicted to your phone, scrolling mindlessly for hours? Write it down. Do you procrastinate, avoiding tasks that scare you? Write it down. Are you quick to anger, letting emotions cloud your judgment? Write it down. This isn't about shame, it's about truth. You can't fix what you refuse to see. Let me tell you a story. There was a man named Marcus, a Roman soldier in the 2nd century, who dreamed of becoming a general. But Marcus had a problem. He was impulsive, quick to rage, and easily distracted by the pleasures of camp life. One night, after losing a skirmish due to his own reckless decisions, he sat by a fire, staring into the flames. He realized that his enemies weren't just on the battlefield, they were inside him. So he made a vow. He wrote down every flaw he could think of, from his temper to his love of wine. And then he burned the list, swearing to destroy those weaknesses one by one. Marcus went on to become one of Rome's greatest generals, not because he was born great, but because he faced his chaos and conquered it. You must do the same. Your list is your map of weaknesses. It's the blueprint of the chains you will break. Step 2. Attack without mercy. Once you've named your weaknesses, it's time to attack them. Not gently, not gradually, ruthlessly. If you're addicted to distractions, delete the apps that steal your time. If you procrastinate, set brutal deadlines and hold yourself accountable. If you're ruled by emotions, force yourself to pause and breathe before reacting. The goal is to confront your weaknesses head-on, to make them feel the full weight of your will. This is where most people fail. They see their flaws but lack the courage to act. They say, "I'll change tomorrow," or "It's not that bad," but you're not like them. You're here because you're ready to wage war on yourself. Every time you attack a weakness, you weaken its grip. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you forge a stronger version of yourself. Step 3. Replace weakness with strength. Destroying your weaknesses is only half the battle. You must replace them with something stronger. If you're distracted, build a habit of deep focus at timers for uninterrupted work and train your mind to stay locked in. If you're impulsive, practice deliberate decision-making, weighing every choice before acting. If you're lazy, commit to daily tasks that push your limits, no matter how small. Each weakness you destroy becomes a foundation for a new strength. The Stoic philosopher Seneca said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is the essence of dark mastery. By confronting and replacing your weaknesses, you take control of the one thing that truly matters, your mind. You've faced your chaos. You've begun to break your chains. But self-control is not just about destroying weakness, it's about building an iron will, a discipline so strong that nothing can shake it. Discipline is the backbone of dark mastery. It's what separates the weak from the powerful, the dreamers from the doers. Friedrich Nietzsche once wrote, "That which does not kill us makes us stronger." But strength doesn't come from surviving, it comes from choosing to face the things that could destroy you. Discipline is that choice. It's the decision to act when every fiber of your being screams for rest. It's the refusal to bend even when the world tempts you to break. Step 1. The ritual of pain. Discipline is not born in comfort, it's forged in pain. To build an iron will, you must embrace discomfort deliberately. Start with small intentional acts of sacrifice. Wake up an hour earlier, even when you're exhausted. Skip the dessert you crave. Take a cold shower every morning. These acts may seem trivial, but they train your mind to choose hardship over ease. They teach you that you are stronger than your desires. Let me tell you about Aisha, a young woman who grew up in a small village where everyone expected her to follow the same predictable path. Marry young, raise a family, stay quiet. But Aisha wanted more. She dreamed of becoming a doctor, but her village had no resources and her family doubted her. Every morning, while others slept, Aisha walked miles to a library in the next town, studying by candlelight. Her feet blistered, her eyes burned, but she refused to stop. Each step, each page was an act of discipline, a defiance of her circumstances. Today, Aisha is a surgeon, saving lives in a city her village could only dream of. Her iron will carried her there. You must create your own rituals of pain. They don't need to be grand, they need to be consistent. Every time you choose discomfort, you strengthen your will. Step 2. The power of systems. Discipline is not about willpower alone. Willpower fades, systems endure. To master self-control, you must build systems that make discipline automatic. Create schedules that dictate your day, from the moment you wake to the moment you sleep. Break your goals into small, actionable steps and track your progress relentlessly. Remove temptations from your environment, clear your desk, mute notifications, keep junk food out of the house. Systems are the scaffolding of an iron will. Step 3. The test of fire. Discipline is only proven under pressure. Seek out challenges that test your resolve. Sign up for a marathon, even if you've never run. Take on a project that scares you. Commit to a goal so ambitious it feels impossible. These tests are your crucible. They reveal whether your discipline is real or just a fleeting wish. When you face the fire and emerge unbroken, you'll know your will is iron. Self-control is not just about actions, it's about emotions. Your feelings can be your greatest ally or your deadliest enemy. Most people are ruled by their emotions, lashing out in anger, crumbling under fear, or chasing fleeting pleasures. But a master of dark mastery commands their emotions like a general commands an army. The philosopher Aristotle said, "Anyone can become angry, that is easy, but to be angry with the right person, to the right degree, at the right time, for the right purpose, and in the right way, that is not within everyone's power and is not easy." Emotional mastery is the art of channeling your feelings, not suppressing them. It's about turning chaos into clarity. Step 1. The pause. The first step to emotional mastery is the pause. When anger rises, when fear grips you, when desire tempts you, pause. Take a breath, count to 10. This simple act creates a space between stimulus and response, a moment where you can choose how to act. The pause is your shield against impulsivity. Step 2. The reframe. Emotions are not facts, they are signals. Learn to reframe them. If you feel fear, see it as excitement, a sign that you're pushing your limits. If you feel anger, use it as fuel to solve the problem, not to lash out. If you feel sadness, let it remind you of what matters. Reframing turns emotions from masters into tools. Step 3. The release. Some emotions are too powerful to reframe. They must be released, but not recklessly. Find healthy outlets: exercise, writing, meditation. Channel your rage into a workout, your grief into a journal, your anxiety into a plan. By releasing emotions deliberately, you prevent them from controlling you. Let me tell you about Liam, a man who grew up in a volatile home where anger was the language of survival. As an adult, Liam's temper cost him jobs, relationships, and his own peace. One day, after a fight that left him alone, he stumbled across a quote from the Buddha: "You will not be punished for your anger, you will be punished by your anger." That hit him like a lightning bolt. Liam began practicing the pause, reframing his anger as energy and releasing it through running. Over time, he transformed from a man ruled by rage into a leader who inspired others with his calm. Liam's story shows that emotional mastery is possible no matter where you start. A disciplined mind is not enough. It must be sharp, focused, and clear. Mental clarity is the ability to cut through noise, see truth, and act with precision. In a world of distractions, clarity is your greatest weapon. The scientist Marie Curie said, "Nothing in life is to be feared, it is only to be understood." Now is the time to understand more, so that we may fear less. Clarity is understanding yourself, your goals, and the world around you. It's the lens that turns chaos into order. Step 1. Eliminate noise. Clarity begins with subtraction. Remove distractions from your life, limit social media, cut out toxic people, simplify your environment. The less noise in your world, the sharper your focus becomes. Step 2. Define your North Star. Clarity requires purpose. Define your ultimate goal. What do you want to achieve? Not vague dreams, but specific, burning ambitions. Write it down. Let it guide every decision. Your North Star is the anchor that keeps you steady in the storm. Step 3. Train your focus. Focus is a muscle. Train it daily. Practice single tasking. Do one thing at a time, fully present. Use techniques like the Pomodoro method to build stamina. Meditate to strengthen your attention. The more you train, the sharper your mind becomes. Step 4. Reflect and refine. At the end of each day, reflect. What worked, what didn't, what distracted you. Use this reflection to refine your approach, to cut away what doesn't serve your clarity. Over time, your mind will become a blade, slicing through obstacles with ease. By now, you understand that dark mastery comes at a cost. Absolute self-control is not a gifted surprise, won through sacrifice. Most people want the rewards without the pain. They want discipline without giving up comfort, clarity without letting go of distractions. But you're different. You're ready to pay the price. The poet Rainer Maria Rilke wrote, "Perhaps all the dragons in our lives are princesses who are only waiting to see us act, just once, with beauty and courage. The dragons of sacrifice are your path to greatness. Each one you slay brings you closer to mastery." Sacrifice 1. Comfort. Comfort is the enemy of control. You must give up the things that make you soft late nights scrolling, binge-watching shows, indulging in instant gratification. Replace them with habits that sharpen you: early mornings, intense focus, relentless effort. Sacrifice 2. Approval. Not everyone will understand your journey. Friends, family, even loved ones may call you obsessive, cold, or distant. Let them. Their approval is not your goal. Surround yourself with those who challenge you, who push you to be better. Loneliness is a small price for mastery. Sacrifice 3. Ease. The path to self-control is not easy. It's a grind, a daily battle against your own nature. You will face moments of exhaustion, doubt, and temptation. Embrace them. These are the fires that forge you. Ease is for the weak. Sacrifice 4. Satisfaction. You will never be fully satisfied. No matter how disciplined you become, you will always hunger for more. This hunger is your strength. It drives you to keep growing, to keep sharpening, to keep mastering. Contentment is stagnation. Reject it. You've confronted your chaos, forged an iron will, mastered your emotions, sharpened your clarity, and paid the price. Now, you stand at the threshold of something extraordinary. This is the final phase, the unbreakable. This is where you become the master of your destiny, a force so disciplined, so clear, so powerful that nothing can stop you. The philosopher Lao Tzu said, "Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. You have mastered yourself. Now it's time to wield that power." Step 1. Absolute command. Your mind is yours to command. Every thought, every emotion, every action bends to your will. Practice absolute control. When distractions arise, crush them. When doubt creeps in, silence it. You are the general of your own soul. Step 2. Relentless execution. A master doesn't just plan, they act. Turn your clarity into action. Break your goals into steps and execute them with precision. No hesitation, no excuses. Every action you take is a step toward your destiny. Step 3. Endless evolution. The world changes, so must you. Never stop learning, never stop refining. Seek new challenges, new skills, new ways to grow. An unbreakable mind is never static. It evolves, adapts, and conquers. Step 4. Dominate your world. You are no longer bound by the limits of others. Use your mastery to shape your life. Dominate your career, your relationships, your goals. Bend the world to your will. You are not here to survive, you are here to thrive. You've walked the path of dark mastery. You've faced your chaos, forged your will, mastered your emotions, sharpened your clarity, and paid the price. You are no longer the person you were. You are unbreakable, a master of yourself, a force that shapes reality. But this is not the end. Mastery is a journey, not a destination. The world will test you, new challenges will arise, but you are ready. You have the tools, the discipline, the clarity to conquer anything. Let me leave you with a final story. In a small town, there was a boy named Eli who grew up surrounded by doubt. His family told him he'd never amount to anything, that his dreams were too big for his world. But Eli refused to listen. He began waking up at dawn, studying, training, pushing himself harder than anyone around him. He faced rejection, failure, and moments where he wanted to quit. But each time, he chose discipline over despair. Today, Eli runs a company that changes lives, not because he was born great, but because he mastered himself. This is the lesson. Self-control is the key to everything you want. It's the foundation of success, the root of power, the path to greatness. Whatever your goals, wealth, love, impact, none of it is possible without mastering yourself first. So keep walking the path, keep sharpening your mind, keep sacrificing what holds you back. The world is waiting for you to claim it, and you, the master of your destiny, will not be denied.